PGA Sports, in conjunction with the Professional Golfers Association of America, so proudly presents the second major of the year. Today from Rochester, New York, and the East Course at Oak Hill Country Club, live second round coverage of the PGA Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 3 as he gets set to begin play. Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Now to the 13th, the second par 5 on the course. This one known as the Hill of Fame. This is another of the holes that has been redesigned in recent years and features a brand new green that's faithful to designer Donald Ross's original vision. A plaque dedicated to him on the course features his quote, "Golf should be a pleasure, not a penance." And indeed, a couple of pleasing shots here could lead to a birdie. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Now this for another birdie. done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. We turn southward as we arrive at the 320-yard par 4 14th. This one's known as Bunker Hill, and for good reason. A total of 6 bunkers needing to be navigated from tee to green. This is maybe the biggest risk-reward hole on the entire course.
So, is actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next. Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
No. PGA Sports and the Professional Golfers Association of America proudly present golf's second major of the year. Today, live second round coverage of the PGA Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. PGA Sports, in conjunction with the Professional Golfers Association of America, so proudly presents the second major of the year. Today from Rochester, New York, and the East Course at Oak Hill Country Club, live second round coverage of the PGA Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Time to get out. And a splash of sand there. Is this ball going to wind up in the bunker off the tee? Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he has now moved 5 clear of the field here in round 2. Reshaped to fit the look and feel of the original Donald Ross design is this gem, the par 3 15. Even with a short iron in hand, this is an intimidating tee shot, as players will need to locate this plateaued postage stamp green or suffer the consequences. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
Oh, yeah, why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. And the lead swells to 6 here on this Friday. The final 3-hole stretch here at Oak Hill's East Course begins with the 460-yard par 4 16. It's been opened up recently with trees removed down the right side, but in their place, a couple of bunkers that need to be avoided at all cost.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. It's still lying okay. And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
An outside look here for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. Up next comes a test in the par 4 17th hole at 500 yards. This is a par 5 for the members, but for the pros, it's a long par 4. Tee shots here need to favor the right side because anything left can run right through the fairway and take away any hopes of reaching the green in regulation. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Second shot, good look at the green. Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. The 18th hole here at Oak Hill's East Course is everything you want in a finishing hole. A par 4 at 490 yards. It's a gentle dogleg right with 3 bunkers added to give those trying to cut the corner something to think about. From there, it's a classic finishing approach shot to a green protected by 4 bunkers and watched over. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 141 yards to the front, 154 to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
That one just going to sneak on by. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that's all that was needed. This will be a round of 58. So it's been a pleasure to watch our featured golfer today, our leader after 36 holes of the PGA. Now from the fabled East Course at Oak Hill Country Club, this is EA Sports continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Navalo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
This one started up the right side, and that is going to miss the fairway as his opening tee shot is in the rough.
It's okay, not ideal, but manageable from there.
But he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Now from the East Course at Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York, this is PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. With Frank Navalo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green. Rich, I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
Ooh, and a tough start to the morning here. That one a bit wild and into some early trouble. So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Nota Begay is on the ground for us at the first green.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Now from beautiful upstate New York and Oak Hill Country Club, this is another edition of PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. Alongside Frank Novello, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
A picture-perfect drive there and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Well, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. And it's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Ah, yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. The second hole here at Oak Hill is known as Breather, but don't be fooled by the moniker. This one has some teeth. At 405 yards, it is not overly long, but a tee shot here needs to be precise because the fairway is narrow and lined with bunkers on both sides. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Might have stubbed that one a little, and that ball not going to get to the back of the green. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The third here is a long par 3 at 230 yards. It's protected by 2 bunkers left and 2 more short and right. But the biggest concern here is making sure you get enough carry over an aggressive false front, because just about anything that lands in the front third of the green won't be staying there for too long. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Working back up from below the putting surface. This, a second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yep, well judged there, and it's back-to-back pars following that opening birdie. On to the fourth now, the only par 5 on this opening 9, and at 615 yards, the longest on the course. It is a stout test. Bunkers and out-of-bounds loom on the right side of the fairway, with trees running along the left. Going to try and peel that one off the left side. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Ready for his third shot, needs to hit this close. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and this is the sort of putt that he can have a good run at, ever so slightly up the hill with a hint of movement from left to right.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So that, a third straight par after the opening birdie, and he'll stay at -1. The fifth hole here at Oak Hill is entirely new as of a recent renovation. Inspired by the original sixth hole, it checks in at an even 180 yards. 4 bunkers in total ring this plateaued green. If your tee shot doesn't wind up on the putting surface, par becomes a risky proposition at best. perfect right there. Very well done. So nearly a hole-in-one, but this, the next best thing. Tap-in birdie here at the par 3. Now to the 6th, which in fact was the old 5th hole here in years gone by. It's a long par 4 at a full 500 yards. Allen's Creek, which we saw on hole 1, makes an appearance here as well. This is the number 1 handicap hole, so par is a very good score.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. Good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
Nope.